Okay, then. What am I doing here? Fucking piece of shit. Can't remember that I have you fucking muted. Fucking punk motherfucking coders. Fucking murderous redundancy, boy. I tell you what. That is what I am coming to know the tech industry for. Just murderous redundancy. And it's fucking gross. Really fucking gross. If it doesn't serve business, they just don't give a fuck. The value of life itself is lesser than fiat currency, clout chasing, mindless conformity, standing around idle while you watch people's lives destroyed. But you keep chasing pleasure, motherfuckers. So funny to me that they can detect all this copyright infringement fucking bullshit and automate that, automate fascism, and our right to advertise, our right to express ourselves, our right to, in our own bedroom, listen to the music we want while we play a video game. And share that with people. Share the experience of our lives. That itself is a fucking art. Fucking fires of copyright infringement. Fucking garbage. Coders are fucking garbage. The boomers are fucking garbage. The government is fucking mostly garbage. I wish I could say otherwise, but I can't, because it's true. I'm streaming Fallout New Vegas, just cracking it open as we speak. Period. I'm only paying attention to the chat in the Discord. Good man, good man. Nye, good man. I am almost there, buddy. Should be black screen now. Momentarily. And you know, I would have all of this lined out. Uh-oh. That's not good. Video settings have been set to low quality. Well, it's good that they automate that shit. Oh, this is awesome. No vertical sync. And I can't change the sound settings from here for some reason. But thank you, Bethesda, for putting this feature in here that allows me to change the graphics settings prior to starting up the game. If only Need for Speed Heat. If only EA and whoever works on Heat was as good as Bethesda. And bear with me. I know it's loud. Bear with me. Oh my god. It's like every game is like that. Continue? Oh, wow. No mouse and keyboard. No mouse and keyboard. Oh, shit. Texture size? What? You mean text size? Shitty game? Still black screen? No. No. It should be good now. Okay. Okay. Good. It's weird that it says continue. I'm like, did I play this before? I already have a save for this? Where did that save come from? It's filtration methodology, and it's so much easier to communicate in Discord as it's fully built out. So, filtration, I don't want to deal with anyone who isn't willing to make an effort. I don't want to deal with anyone who suffers from hasty judgment. Like those people who come into a stream and say, hi, and then just leave. Or, you know, kids, for one thing. I want to get rid of all the kids from my life, ultimately. Or at least the stupid ones. And then, yeah, so all the people who just come in a stream and bounce, they don't actually get to know the streamer, or quote in quotations, the streamer. People who don't respect intelligence, they're simple-minded, they don't have an attention span worth my time. It's like they don't have the attention span to pay attention long enough for me to say anything that is complex enough to be true, then fuck them. All the murderous time wasters, all the infantile pants-shitting motherfuckers trying to avoid their existential crisis, and, you know, like, they'll hear me say 5 words out of a 20-word sentence. And then respond to it aggressively, argumentatively, saying something that is, of course, a stupid fucking opinion that is indeed erroneous. It happens so frequently that, you know, bear in mind, I don't get paid, and I'm not allowed to make any money on these platforms. They're so fucking fascist and disgusting, abusive, and the laws can't catch up with the tech industry, with the times. I'm just in this state of perpetual suffering because of that alone. So, ultimately, I don't feel like I should be fielding a bunch of fucking questions. Oh yeah, and then like the tech questions. Like, people come in, is this game good? Sell this game to me. I've got a problem, a technical problem. Do you know how to fix it? Then they just leave, you know? I don't get paid enough to be a fucking slave, you know? I'm being nice enough to allow people to listen to me. And that's probably like where I'm headed ultimately, is eventually I just refuse to acknowledge people and then I'll just specify whether or not it's live or not, and I don't talk to anyone. I will not answer you, or something like that. Enjoy the show, but I'm not getting derailed by anyone, sort of thing, and I'll just have my flow states in peace. You know, I can waste my own time, commit suicide without other people's help, you know? I hate to be that way, but the world just doesn't appreciate intelligence or wisdom anymore. They think their opinions matter more. They're just so stupid that they are worse than a nuclear disaster like depicted in this game. I'm so confused here. New, load, no saves found. Okay, so how am I supposed to continue? I don't have an autosave, so... And it is still a little loud. I smell the bile of lounge lizards. Just bear with me. For fuck's sake. Just bear with me. And I suppose if you want, I can turn the stream on in Discord. And that way you've got it all in one place.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived...
What's this? I exited out, or I tabbed out, so that I could adjust the volume for you, and that skipped the movie. So, that's setting the tone. I'm not going to pay attention to the movie at all, or like anything in the game, really. I'll be like, what do I do? Oh, let me check quest guide or whatever. Yeah, nuke went off. Everybody started gambling because they're fucking stupid. Now it's better than the majority slowly committing suicide while eradicating multiple species, destroying stability of the ecosystem, committing suicide and murdering each other as slowly as possible via redundant, wasteful, opinionated tripe, and arguing about it, using automation to murder each other's time, transmuting them into data. Fucking pointlessness. Alright, so you want me to stream in Discord to make it easier for ya? I think I'll be able to do that. Okay, but you're complaining, and if you want to make it easier and it's all in one place, that's how I do it. Alright, well then I'm closing out Discord. And I'm going to close out Steam, because I don't need to run that. Alright. Now, settings. Audio. Down even further. And now it'll be easy for me to change in the game, so you let me know if it's still too loud. And Discord is better in every conceivable way. So just watch the stream on your computer or your Xbox or whatever, and use Discord to do all of the communicating. Or vice versa.
Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name,
And I mean, you need to understand that
I'm Doc Mitchell.
I get banned so frequently,
Now, I hope you don't
or
mind
shadow banned in so many locations,
your noggin to pull all
that
bits of lead out. I take pride in my
I end up wasting my time communicating on any of these platforms or engaging with any of the communities, so that Discord becomes the only place that I can actually exist safely and consider spending my time. And even that is tenable, because they'll ban me too. I've done everything I possibly can to heavily discourage them from doing this, and it may have worked, but I will never have any solid confirmation. Yeah, I already explained to you, just for now. I already explained to you why I'm not doing that. Is there something about that you didn't understand? And I don't care what I look like. Is it forcing me? I guess it's forcing me. Reset, yeah, there we go.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
Alright, good.
Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
I pretty much think we need
Good. Why don't you
streamer and just generally anti-social media content producing slave union. We need to have rights. It needs to be protected by law, and there needs to be limits as to interference. And, you know, like shadow banning can't be a thing. That should be a crime. That's economic terrorism, discrimination, sabotage, violation of freedom of speech. I mean, it's violating even the viewers, making it so the viewers aren't allowed to discover somebody. And then, you know, they need to pay us. They need to pay us for doing this. And even perhaps solid technical support, handlers, so that we can interface directly with people that work for these platforms. I mean, these things just need to be basics. And we need to be paid a reasonable amount. And it needs to be steady. We can't be suffering tremendous changes to revenue acquisition on these platforms, because we can't live our lives with that lack of stability. Just like, oh, well, we're just going to take away this one deal that made you make a lot of money because we don't want to pay you. You know, it's not that we won't survive and make money. We just don't want to pay you, and we want more money than we need, you know. So we're going to change this. Fuck over all the streamers who commit suicide with their life to try to make their way on these platforms. And I mean, like, every stream is promoting a game, ultimately. I forgot, I probably don't need that syringe.
Good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Up. Melee, unarmed, inventory, weight, damage, weapon, effectiveness. So, we end up promoting these games and the platforms where people acquire the games thereof. We never get paid for that. But every single stream is a free advertisement. And then the more fun we appear to be having with the game, the more likely someone is to go to the platform where they can get the game, which creates, you know, a customer usually for life in some regard. Or, you know, like, we're producing sales, we are directing people, yet we don't get any of that. We pay to be their ad whores, and then they charge us or threaten us with copyright infringement in the FBI if we listen to a song we like. That's, again, another promotion for the artist. and they accuse us of being a criminal. And then parents of the world just throw their kids on the internet and expect people like me to raise them for them. And millennials expect me to give them feedback and tell them everything they're doing wrong so they don't have to pay an actual leader what they're worth. It's like parasite, slavery, terrorism, abuse, and making our lives worthless to live. And it's all because, well, the majority are fucking stupid. They don't respect intelligent people. So if they're going to continue to disrespect people that are smarter and wiser than they are, better strategists, more logical, and then the lawmakers are the same stupid fucks doing the same stupid shit, and did I just fuck something up? No, okay. But yeah, I'm tremendously sick of it. No, I get shadow banned at lots of places. Twitch, the way Twitch runs is they show the 18 plus streams, it's just blacked out, and somebody has to choose to look at it, and it's pretty fair in that regard. But I'm not allowed to make money on Twitch. And then the other designs of the platform is like a popularity contest where only conformist cowards, people are like, welcome to Costco, I love you, and sucking the corporate cock. Those are the only people that actually get offered to anyone. They are still sabotaging organic growth and making sure that I'm not allowed to make money. And mostly this is at the behest of advertisers, and most of those advertisers are fucking toxic conservative Jesus freak motherfuckers that don't like me because I won't beg to suck corporate cock, nor Jesus's cock. Nor do I respect authority in the least, because everyone is less intelligent than me trying to tell me what to do all the time, which is fucking backwards. The natural order is disrupted. Fuck privilege. I don't give a fuck what your pathetic rules are, world. You fucking pants-shitting pretender motherfuckers. Don't fucking care. And so, of course, I'm not allowed to make money anywhere. On YouTube, I am definitely shadow banned. You have to search for my name specifically with the correct spelling and the correct spacing, even DR period space brain tickler. I mean, they do everything they possibly can to make sure I get no organic growth on YouTube. And the first thing they did, even before the shadow banning, was demonetize my channel, again, at the behest of advertisers. So the corporate world is taking its culture war and its religious beliefs and its fucking fake morality and then trying to shove it down my throat, bullying and terrorizing me economically, sabotaging my ability to live healthy, taking away the money I would use to breed. I mean, they're guilty of crimes against humanity and they deserve to be dragged out in the street and publicly executed. No fucking doubt about it. Fucking making your religious war and your pants-shitting existential crisis avoidance my fucking problem. Fuck you. And so, I'm demanding reparations. I'm demanding equal rights. I'm demanding the world, at the very least, give me a megaphone so that I cannot be ignored. I mean, really, they should just put me in charge of ruling the fucking planet. Not just a country. The entire fucking world. I do know better than every single ruler on the planet. I mean, somebody's going to rule you. It might as well be someone who actually knows better than all of you. Not a bunch of fucking idiots, lawyers and business people that burn the world to fucking ash. Give it up. The world needs to accept that intelligent people exist and we are better suited to make decisions for the planet. And I'm happy to do that publicly. So every single person on the planet knows exactly why I make the decisions that I make. You think I'm going to do it without people's input? Without the input of other intelligent, knowledgeable people? Of course fucking not. It's not like it'd be me doing it, but we need a paradigm shift. Fucking business globally needs to change. I mean, there's so many things that need to change at the same fucking time. It has to be a global effort, and every single change that happens in any sector has to be supported by changes multitudinously, laterally, and staged as we progress. You're not going to let a bunch of fucking simpletons do this. They're not going to pull it off. They're going to kill people when they try. The world doesn't have any other choice but to allow someone who's been focused on this exact fucking skill set for their entire lives, their entire adult lives. The world is at my mercy, whether it likes it or not. It's at the mercy of intelligent people, and it always fucking has been. Every single ruler, every person, every politician, the president, these people are all guided by intelligent people. And those intelligent people are behind the scenes. They don't want to be known. They want this puppet president to just do what they say, ultimately. There's always intelligence behind it. The doctor's office, it doesn't matter who you go to get your life saved in one regard or another. It's always intelligence. It always will be. This is a natural order. The world needs to grow the fuck up and accept this. I mean, even just specializations. You can grow the fuck up and accept that there are specializations. World. Fucking insane that you think otherwise. It is insane that a bunch of idiots who pretend to own something try to lord it over you and abuse you with it. Fucking insane. Especially when you're more intelligent than them and you're willing to show them a better way to do it, and they just don't want to listen and just say tough shit, do what we say. That's not going to work. Eventually, intelligent people are just going to fuck your shit up. Don't think for a second that we can't. The most intelligent people on the planet don't have to let anybody live. Don't think for a second that we don't have power. You could be the most intelligent person in the world sitting in your fucking bedroom and cause multiple problems to burn the world to ash faster and faster if you want. And you don't even have to commit a crime to do it. As to how to do it, I'm not teaching a class on that. You don't know what intelligent people are capable of, and that's what you should be afraid of. Don't ever ruin an intelligent person's life. Don't ever tell them what to do. Ask them what to fucking do and why. And pay them. Support them. Don't fucking sabotage their lives just because you don't like their vernacular. Oh, you don't like their attitude? You ever think that maybe their attitude is based on your attitude? You want my respect, world? Well, you first. Motherfuckers. Yeah, Nye. So... yeah, so... saving up money if you can, I suppose, is the best option I have for you in regards to getting a new GPU, parting together a computer. At some point, I'm going to do another cash drawing. You know, like I've been doing these digital codes for games, drawing, no purchase necessary. And I've got a pool of money in my savings account that grows periodically for one reason or another. Like somebody saves me money or something like that. I put some of the money they saved for me in that, and then that's the pool, the drawing pool. And so if you're saving money and then you participate in that drawing and you win, then you could put that money towards your GPU. And right now the drawing's at like $60. What's a GPU? A couple hundred? It's a pretty good drop in the bucket. And then, of course, we need more real motherfuckers who can handle my thoughts, and the more intelligent the better, as long as they're smart enough to know their own limitations, to spot where other people fill their weaknesses. I mean, they got to be able to admit their weaknesses. Explosives, lockpick, energy weapons, accuracy, compass, range. I do think this is just a start. Where is it? Yeah, I guess if you're wanting to make a proper investment, 300 is probably a better idea. And again, I mean, the platforms sabotaging my ability to grow organically and enabling certain cultures to abuse people like me, allowing for infants to abuse people like me. I mean, you could educate people on your platform, right? So that they're not such a fucking liability for streamers. I shouldn't have to repeat myself and teach every single person that comes in here the basics to all of this. I mean, use your automation to actually save the streamer and the viewers a bunch of pain and misery, instead of fucking wasting our time with bullshit copyright infringement. You know, if a girl shakes her ass to a song, it's not copyright infringement. It's considered a new work of art or whatever, or artistic expression. But yet, when I produce thought pornography and share wisdom with the world, you can't count that as an artistic expression with equal rights to some fucking tramp shaking her ass for you. She's fucking ripping money out of the hands of porn stars that work a lot harder than her. Porn stars should have rights too, motherfuckers. Sex worker rights. I'm just so sick of all of the bullshit. I mean, people will fight over shit needlessly and ruin each other's lives and waste the world's resources doing it, becoming an ecological disaster because of their stupid fucking opinions. Seriously. Opinions are the biggest ecological disaster and the most prevalent form of mass murder, mass genocide in all of history. And nobody is fucking talking about it. I mean, nobody. Nobody seems to connect the dots here. Yet, any amount of waste in the system produces starvation all over the fucking world. Poverty-related deaths, that's the biggest murderer on the planet. And then, of course, everyone's opinions, they drowned out the intelligent. Everyone agrees that someone like me is just toxic. It's all my fault. And fuck me, I'm a condescending asshole, right? I'm a delusional narcissist. It couldn't be that all of you are delusional and narcissistic and hypocritical. You think your opinions fucking matter. You don't even think. You think in one dimension, one causal point. Because of this, that. Wrong. That's too simple to be true. And schools should teach everybody this. But instead, they make us all suffer. It's criminal negligence. And it is the infection of parasitic capitalism, industry, that's all the product of the repression and oppression of intelligent people and everyone worshiping their opinions in this societal cult of opinionism. I got nothing but hate for the world at this point. It's like even things that I would enjoy, I can see why they too are part of why I must hate them. And like, these games, they're a weapon of mass distraction. They're escapism from facing all of these issues in reality. And we're going to keep suffering everything that is failing in the world if we don't fix it. If not us, who? I recommend the documentary series The Fix, narrated by Samuel L. Jackson. Watch it on the streaming sites. You need it just as much as I do. I'm telling you. That's a big part of the problem, too. Is that we're not allowed to control our neurochemistry as we see fit. And, I mean, everything to do with drugs is such a fucking nightmare. But again, it all comes back to dumb fucks with their opinions arguing over it instead of just accepting that they don't know what they're fucking talking about. Get the fuck out of the way. Do what smart people tell you and everything will get better. That's the truth, dumb fuck majority. Suck my dick. Take my intellectual penis. Yeah. Everyone should have the right to bear arms, but not everyone should have the right to bear nuclear weapons. But again, you know, people's opinions, it's worse than a nuke. It's so much fucking worse, dude. So, like, what you're talking about? Oh, so you would do what everyone's doing with their opinions. You would kill each other and kill yourself with opinions. That's what you're telling me. If you could control the universe, you would kill yourself. I mean, dude, you talk about it an awful lot. And like, why mention it so much? I guess is my question. And note that I don't want you to do that. Not that that really matters, but like I want the majority to stop filling in the blanks with their opinions and committing suicide with their time and sabotaging their own potential and never learning how to think in the first fucking place. But doesn't matter what I want. And yeah, Nye, I've told you before, and again, the way that I'm getting you to communicate with me using your phone to talk to me through Discord, and then you listen to me in Twitch, you can easily use voice to text through Google Translate and use your native tongue to produce English text. It's really fucking easy. Copy and paste after voice to text. Yeah, I mean, practice, fucking practice. Don't be lazy. Look up words you don't know. Practice saying them. Like, I have to do it with English myself, even though English is my primary language, and I mean, it's Latin root, so really, you're learning Latin even when you're learning English a lot of the time. And ultimately, nobody has a choice, because there are words that only exist in that language, so you might as well learn that language. I mean, English is ahead. It is the dominating language of the planet, and you know, technically more people speak Mandarin or whatever, but that is a technicality. It's like, where are those people consolidated? Now look how widespread English is. Just fucking learn English already. Honorific abilititudinitatis. You think I could say that the first 10 times I tried? No. Honorific abilititudinitatis. Say it right now! You gotta go slow sometimes until you get each syllable correct, and then you build muscle memory. Yeah, I fucking hate the world so much. Creepy Undertaker. Cult leader. Movie star. You're really good at barter, speech, companion, and nerve. The diplomat. I don't really know what. Peevish librarian. That's funny because I've been talking to librarians a lot lately in my hunt for intelligent life, which I'm not finding what I'm looking for, unfortunately. So it's just a bunch of peevish librarians. But let's look up peevish. Let's make sure we know what peevish means. Peevish. It thought I said peebish. What the fuck is a peebish? Western USA flowers, feather, peebish. Peebush? No, peebush. Pea shrub? No, I said peebish. A word that, like, is borderline dying language. Easily irritated, especially by unimportant things. Okay, that's not true. I am actually running into just librarians that are generally the opposite of that. They seem pretty fucking happy. Science, repair, medicine, skill points. Bing! Guns, sneak, speed, action point, regeneration. Under control, cat-like. Go cat-like. Walks on water. That would be fucked if they actually let you walk on water. All skills, critical hits, enemy mishaps. Like, if I could just remove luck as a factor, I would, but luck... I don't think this should be a skill. I think they should just remove this entirely. Like, luck should be a set thing. It should be really fucking random, not control how random it is. So I don't know what to do with this. And I mean, I can save points. I guess critical hits is pretty important. We can just look at it as that. And I have 4 points remaining. Can I back up? Okay, good. Explosives, lockpicks, energy weapons, accuracy. I think that's where it's gonna go. I think most days of my life I have wanted to die. But I can't get past the instinct of self-preservation. And I also know that I'm one of the only people on the planet that is capable of coming up with curative solutions that will actually work. So I don't really have a choice. As much as that sucks. It'll be worse if I kill myself and don't fix the world's problems. It'll be worse. So, I am forced to constantly escalate and experiment with words and other tactics to get me where I need to go. And it is absurd sort of shit that I am left with no other option but to try. The boomers are such fucking stupid pieces of shit that don't know how to listen, don't know how to communicate. And I mean, the boomers, they're broken in the way of, like, they'll read books and they want to do email or letters, but they don't actually want to communicate vocally. And so that way they can protect themselves from anything too honest. It's really easy. And of course, they don't have to listen to someone like me who knows better than them and won't pretend otherwise. Because they can just be like, oh, I don't have to read this. Unlike when you talk to somebody, oh, too late, they already said it. So you fucking heard it. And it's the same with every point of authority. They're like, text us. Oh, that's TLDR, say the millennial fucking idiots. They listen to people's overly simplistic drivel, redundantly badgering them into only hearing that simplistic drivel. And then somebody comes along and offers something tangible and valuable intellectually, and they're like, TLDR. And boomers are like, no long emails. You talk too much. No. All of that translates into you hate intelligent people who won't fucking enable you. That's what all of that means. You just don't want to admit that's what that means. So, thankfully I've played Fallout before, and Oblivion, so I've got a pretty good idea of what's valuable and what isn't. So I need to dump a syringe that's in my pack. I'm like, where's my pack? How do I open my pack? I can't open my pack yet? Is that what's going on? Take that stim pack. Rad-X. Take that laser pistol. Don't need a medical brace. Yeah, your life is valuable. Of course it is. Every life is valuable. Even the fucking morons. It's just they're not reaching their full potential. And likely neither are you.
It's important that you're relaxed for this next test. Please have a seat.
The time for me to sit on your couch, Doc. Lie on your couch.
All right. I'm gonna say a word.
Oh, psychological association, huh?
Thing that comes to mind. Dog.
I think the first thing that did pop into mind was cat.
House.
Like, none of these came to mind. None of these came to mind. Demolish, investment, target, renovate, burglarize, shelter.
Night.
Whatever, shelter. So, I thought of dark. Shroud, I guess, is the closest thing.
Bandit.
Theft? Bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese, vaporize, reasonable. Whatever. Dark?
Mother.
Waste of existence? Petty, trifling, consumer whore fucking cunt? Yep, tantrum. Human shield, regret, tattle, cookie jar, caretaker.
Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature.
So, conflict isn't in my nature. I really don't fucking like it. But it does not matter what I like. The world forces me to go to war with it. So, what am I supposed to say? It does not fucking matter. I'm gonna say no opinion.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
And again, none of us can survive alone, period. So we have no choice but to rely on others. But it's usually as bad when you have to rely on others. And that's a product of excessive individualism as a perceptual paradigm dominating the landscape of neural estate. And again, that's a product of people filling in the blanks with opinions instead of accepting the complexity of reality after accepting their ignorance. Accept ignorance, ask questions, do research, arrive at understanding, don't avoid it. But that's not what people do, so you can't trust them because they're too selfish, primitive, territorial. They don't fucking think. So I do rely on others, but I don't think you should. Not until the world wakes the fuck up, grows up from a universal perspective. So no opinion.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
And I don't want to be. I don't have a choice but to be. Again, if the world's not listening to one of the wisest, most conscientious life forms on the planet, then it's fucking doomed. It is doomed to, even in the best situation, misery, torment, and unnecessary death. Starvation, however many types of death you want to list. But I don't want anything to do with this. I fucking hate the majority of the population. I hate this job. I don't want this responsibility. I really fucking don't. No opinion. I don't have opinions, dumb fuck. Oh, that is completely wrong. So that one's an easy one. Or wait. What was the question again? I'm not quick to accept new ideas? Well, what's an idea? Idea isn't a fact, right? It's not a detailed concept. Again, you're begging the question here. Everything you're asking is too simple to be reasonable. Like, who does this apply to? A bunch of really fucking simple people. You shouldn't be able to answer these questions with multiple choice. Or, like, at least have the options to pick that are the complex truth of the matter. You're not even coming close, buddy. Who's the doctor here? Not you. This is exactly how it should be when I go to see a medical health professional.
I charge in to
Professional.
deal with my problems head on.
No, I don't. But at the same time, sometimes yes. And then I would if I could more often. I mean, again, it's just, these are not complicated enough to be true. No opinion.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Maybe a beetle? But it doesn't have enough legs? Kind of. It could look like a beetle. Or the head of some sort of beetle. A broken chain, a chemical reaction, a shadow in a door frame, an oozing wound, an angry two-headed ant. Well, that's the closest possible.
Okay. How about this one?
Are you collecting this data, Bethesda? Motherfuckers. Nice quiz. Delete the game. No. I'm not going to delete the game, but I probably won't finish it. Priceless work of art? No, I see dual wielding. Like, I see 2 guns. Two laser blasters or something like that. Maybe a butterfly. But really a stretch. Or a moth. Yeah, a moth. Some piece of space age technology, a ship at sea. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. What? I don't see any of this. Some piece of space age technology? Okay, sure. I mean, it could look like 2 laser blasters.
Last one.
I see a couple of dickheads playing patty cake. People high-fiving. A light in the darkness. A bearded man. A mushroom cloud. A head on a pillow. Huh. A head on a pillow? Well, like, maybe if their face was face down into a pillow, and the white area, like, you see the mouth, and you got, like, the things that are dickheads, those are the eyes, and, like, you got a nose, like, skull imprint. Yeah. They don't have any skin on their face. They're just a skull pressing into a pillow. Yeah, so it's a head in a pillow. Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
He doesn't have anything to compare it to. That's right. I'm outside the fucking box, motherfucker. I don't fit into your criteria, your multiple choice questions. It's fucking the same redundant nightmare every time I go to see a doctor for any fucking reason. They ask a bunch of completely irrelevant questions. And I'm like, nah, let's skip all that. Here's what the problem is. I already have a diagnosis. Here's the drug I know that works. Pull out your prescription pad. Write that drug. I'm leaving. Shut the fuck up. Write what I tell you to write on that piece of fucking paper. That's how every doctor's appointment should go. These motherfuckers have forgotten that they are support, not our keepers. They don't get to tell us what to fucking do. They do what we say. We choose our treatment. You stupid fucks. And then really what they're doing is they're data farming. They're harvesting data and they're begging the question to get it. So they're p-hacking, data dredging. They are producing a study that shows the answers, the results that they want to be true or want to sell to the world as true, so that they can justify a bunch of industry standards or regulations that serve corporate interests and medical and corporate fascism, not the people. And then they force us to participate in these bogus fucking studies, fucking joke that they are, and they force us into treatment. They call it treatment. They force us into it when we don't want to. We don't want to be studied. We don't want to be poked and prodded. And we don't need this bloated rip-off insurance farming fucking scam that works for the pharmaceutical companies and the colleges and every other rich piece of shit that invests in any of these industries. Not the people. And like, I've been sending these sort of messages in text to the White House, to my congressman, to the governor, to hospitals. I even say it when I am in person and have to deal with all of these motherfuckers. I rub their noses in the fact that they're fucking stupid, they have no idea what they're doing, I know better than them, and they should put me in charge. I say a lot of these things that I say to you, to them. I say worse in these emails. And again, I'm offering to fix it for them. And they continue to ignore me, which is oppression. It is fucking fascism. It is prejudice, hatred of anyone smarter than you who won't pretend otherwise. And it is sabotaging the smartest person around from saving lives. And that's what your leaders are doing. That's what your leaders of industry are doing. They are ignoring the smartest people on the planet who can scream at the top of their lungs in text from their bedroom prisons, telling them everything they're doing wrong. And then here's what they do with that. They're like, oh, well, thanks for the feedback. You're ruling us from the sewers of the feedback department, and we don't have to pay you. You're whispering in the ears of kings. Thank you for telling us everything we're doing wrong. Now we're going to come up with the solution for that. Or we're going to make a business out of your complaint. Every problem is a solution. Money waiting to be made. And like when their mistake ends up benefiting them and you tell them about it, they're like, well, we're not going to change that. I mean, it's good for us. I mean, it's just like the police who are like, I don't want the war on drugs to end because if it wasn't for the war on drugs, I wouldn't have a job, or I wouldn't have a boat right now, or I wouldn't be able to terrorize people into giving me blowjobs. I don't want it to change. I want all of them dead, and they fucking deserve it. And every person that I tell all of this to, who just ignores it, pretends it didn't happen, just lets it keep continuing, I want them dead too. They fucking deserve it. Their heads should be on pikes. They should be made an example of, in bulk. However we can do that efficiently. Now, unfortunately, we can't, so how about we fix these problems? I say a lot of this shit just because I cannot be ignored anymore. Oh, and news media outlets. I've been contacting them as well. I mean, I'll send shit to these fucking retards like something simple and short like this. If the most intelligent, knowledgeable, creative genius of our era contacted you, how would you react? You know, like, there's not even a follow-up. They don't even respond to it because they're so petty and insecure about their lack of intelligence. And that itself is a massive fucking story that none of the mainstream media will cover. No politicians are talking about this. I contact the Department of Justice, Civil Rights Department, and tell them that intelligent people are being targeted with discrimination. We don't have equal rights. And like, why? I ask them why there are no laws to protect the intelligent minority from denial of services, denial of employment, or just not having a voice, no presence in the White House. Smart people don't fucking matter. And they're like, we have much worse problems to deal with. We're not going to do anything about that. Contact your state bar. They're like, bring it to court. Make it a societal issue. Fight for your entire life. Go to the Supreme Court, where a bunch of Jesus freak, stupid fucking pieces of shit who hate you for being smarter than them and undermining their authority will rule against you in their fucking kangaroo court. Fuck America. Fuck the rich. Fuck the stupid majority. You're all fucking stupid. You're all mass murderers. You're going to go down in history as mass murderers. Worse than Hitler. Worse than any serial killer. It's the majority with their dumb fuck opinions. It's criminally negligent people who ignore people like me. I'll never shut up about this. They'll have to fucking kill me. I'm not going to make it easy for them either. And the entire time, if I have anything to say about it, as they try to fucking murder me every single day as slowly as possible, anytime they start coming for me, I'm going to point out that by murdering me, they're murdering millions, possibly billions of people. And it's the same for a lot of extremely intelligent people on this planet. And I'm not talking about, your typical genius in Mensa. I'm talking about people that are too fucking smart for high IQ society. The people who are so fucking smart, they don't fit in anywhere. And they're probably the most toxic people on the planet. They hate all of you because you've ruined their lives. You expect them to be all fucking sunshine and roses? Fuck's sakes, unrealistic bastards. Sneak. Skills selected. Combined scientific knowledge is primarily used. Hack restricted computer terminals. Can also be used to recycle energy, weapon, ammunition at workbenches. Repair, maintain your weapons and apparel. In addition, repair allows you to create items, guns, ammunition. Speech governs, influence someone through dialogue and gain access to information that they might otherwise not share. Increase hit points you receive from food and drink. Also helps you create consumable items, campfires. Unarmed skill used for fighting without a weapon. No, that's definitely not what I perked out. Melee weapons deal. No. Nope. Nope. Don't need medicine. No. I mean, lockpick. The lockpick skill used to open doors and containers is maybe something I should take. It's certainly efficient. And then why are my guns at a 16? But my energy weapons are 35. Why is that? I don't like that.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
That may or may not have happened to me in my life. I cannot confirm or deny. Let's just say it didn't crack my skull. Plenty of head injuries, though. And, yeah. Every day I wake up and I hate the world more. And the world doesn't realize just how much peril it is in regarding how much I fucking hate them. Because if I decide to withhold my curative solutions as a way of committing mass murder, mass genocide, decrease the population growth, is that really what they want? I think some people do, but most people don't. Most of the idiots out there would still want the surgeon to save their life. And as I am a societal surgeon, I can save a lot more people than actual surgeons. Probably more than every surgeon on the planet combined in all of our history. I know that seems like a bold claim, but we're talking about profoundly more people's lives being affected and preventative measures being put into place that would decrease the need for doctors and surgeons substantially. We're talking about ending starvation, talking about ending the lack of support for people, ending parasitic capitalism, and eventually ending ecological disaster. No more currency wars, no more culture wars, no more fucking lies and mass delusions. Still be problems, of course, but the percentage of which I could decrease all of this, and I'm confident of that, is so substantial that, I mean, really, everyone who prevents me from ruling is a mass murderer. And every person who wants to argue with me instead of doing what they can to make it a reality is also killing people. And, like, it doesn't matter about their arguments and their dumb fuck opinions. Until I get to prove it, all they've got is dumb fuck opinions. And if I'm not allowed to show them, then they conveniently don't have to admit that they were wrong about everything. The only way they're going to know is if they let me do it. For fuck's sake. And everyone in positions of power, they just want me to give them the fucking answer. And then let them choose whether or not they implement it. They can just be like, oh, that's the answer? Well, fuck that. We're not doing that. We don't care that that's what needs to be done. Like, some of them would be like, you're right, but I'm not doing that. You know, it's like, you're so fucking dumb. Just get the fuck out of my way. And I'm not going to let anyone take my shit and pass it off as their own. Or just be like Trump's like, I got my people on it. And your people are just nameless fucks in the background. Clout chasing piece of shit fucking narcissistic whore. Shut the fuck up and let intelligent people do their work. Get the fuck out of the way. Fucking rabid carnivorous ape. Fucking encephalitis and Alzheimer's combined. Some sort of shit show orgy. Just go fucking drown yourself in a bucket of fried chicken grease. Fat shit punk motherfucking bastard. Fuck Trump. Fuck the toxic conservative majority. Fuck the stupid with their opinions. I mean, if I could wipe out every stupid person simultaneously and efficiently turn them into plant food, I would. But we can't. I wish. That's a pipe dream right there. Stupid fucking majority. The biggest disaster the world has ever fucking known. I wonder how many people in positions of power know this, and then a lot of what they do is eugenics that no one can prove really are eugenics, where they're just trying to kill off the stupid at all, at like everyone's expense. They're just doing a really piss poor job of killing the stupid. I'm poking at a game on my phone that's kind of game is just every now and then you gotta poke a couple options, change a strategy or whatever, send out some troops, that sort of thing. Alright, done with that. Now I gotta piss, and then I'll be right back.
guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, they call it a Pip-Boy. Ain't much use. And put this on too, so... Don't. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, but try not to.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of syrup. Can do. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets. Weapon mods are things like... Special ammo includes things like armor. There's also hollow point bullets. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on him. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's gotta be a good thing, right? They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Howdy. The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with... Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke... Way I see it, salvage. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by... Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long, not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back, and is getting ready for another round at Dam.
Fucking muted.
My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep... The dam powers a lot of New Vegas. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. Nope. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Right on,
You're
Jiggly.
handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Meet me outside.
Oh, damn. And I don't get to check any of them other options, huh? That actually isn't bad. Those tunes.
Howdy.
Howdy! Howdy, partner! So I can't use mouse and keyboard, it seems. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? Alright, bitch, teach me some
Now,
shit.
See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Oh god, fucking controller. Oh god. Should be able to. Let me go in here. Yeah, actually it says right there. It's weird. Okay, well, let me put this down. Escape doesn't work. B doesn't work. Only the controller works. Oh, 360 controller off? Maybe that's what I have to do. There we go. Ah. Good man, Jiggly, good man.
That's the right idea. Look down the side. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Fuck yeah! The way the game should be played. Oh yeah?
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
There's no sprint, but there's walk slow instead. Like every time I want to sprint, I'm gonna walk slow. Okay. Where'd this bitch go? Fucking ran off on me. Fucking cunt. Doesn't she know that I can't run? So, this game might be awesome and all, but it also might just be a little bit too dated for me. It's like this game can't really compete with Far Cry 6, like in a lot of ways that make a game fun to play. Where the fuck that cunt go? All right. Okay, just making sure that that is what I had to do. Go this way. Yeah. I saw that. I just didn't know for sure that that's exactly what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, and I was crouching. So I was going even slower than I needed to be. Where's the
Hear that
water,
little lake
bitch?
behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them.
But
Okay, you're on. Go give them hell.
detected.
Come on!
I think I might have got lucky and hit one. Take that, fucking corpse.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Right, exactly. Damn, you remember the controls that well, huh?
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Yeah, I definitely need a little bit of practice, so better come with her and fucking murder some shit. And yeah, I mean, it's like, also, 3 months from now. Well, damn, bitch, save some for me. Fucking cunt. But yeah, you know, 3 months from now, we'll have Starfield to play. And I was thinking about this. Do I want to be burned out on sort of this style of game? Like, I'm already a little burned out on this sort of thing. And then Starfield will come out, and once the beauty of it all wears off, it'll be like pulling teeth to play it. I really hope that's not the case. I do not want that shit to happen. But I'm having a lot of troubles lately enjoying much of anything, and anything redundant, you know, it's just becoming a problem. 100 hours in this game. Starfield's probably gonna play the game. What? You missed a few words there or something? Oh no! Oops. Oh, there you are, bitch. There's running off without me.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Some people,
a Bethesda
your word
game.
just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens.
So there's going to
Well,
be
it's a
aspects
part
of
of
it that
life
are
out
like
there.
this. There's going to
Best
be
to accept it.
aspects that are
But you did what you promised.
like No Man's
Staying right here
Sky.
with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Fuck yeah.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing. Bring those on back to me.
So, can't compare a game like this to modern games. There's a bunch of ways of which I like this game better than a lot of games, but the things that aren't modernized, like the graphics, it matters because it's just not as much detail. It just doesn't stimulate my eyes all that much. My visual cortex. And then I think my biggest complaint with this game and every other game like it is how slow we are. This slow walking across the landscape. And the landscape's not pretty enough for me to just enjoy walking around in it. Well, you know, I am more about the gameplay than I am graphics, that's for sure. But the gameplay in this, it's feature-based. It's not, like, fun to play it, sort of thing. Like, I don't enjoy the physics. Like, really anything about that. I remembered in the first Fallout, or no, the predecessor to this game, I spent most of my time in VAT mode. Because I can play this with mouse and keyboard, I probably won't do that in this one. Mouse and keyboard is definitely better. Yeah, it's probably Fallout 3, yeah. So, those snow globes are like the bobbleheads. And I should keep them because they do something, or I should sell them. So what's with the snow globe? It said that it was like baubles. But it also said that someone just wants to buy them. So that's a little confusing. That is ambiguous. That is in the realm of fuck my autism. Just sell them, huh? See, every second, my brain is screaming, sprint, 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 or give me a fucking horse to ride or something. Uh! Uh! I do not believe in fairies, or whatever the fuck you are. Jiminy Cocket. Mantis eggs. Eat those later. What? Now we've got these holes perfect to poop in. Poop, poop-a-doop. Oh, yeah? And when is Fallout... So Fallout 4 is already out, right?
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking...
More fun to play, maybe? Like, feels better? Less clunky?
Don't mention it. I was out for a stroll. Once they'd run off... Can't say that I'm familiar with... I moseyed into town. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy...
Clunk is still there, but not a lot more modern. But got a lot more modern. Okay. Robot doesn't need things, so I should be able to have everything in here. Yeah, some energy cells. Connect that to a taint tickler. Chems. Get to making some drugs. Ooh. Yes, it's an empty desk. Oh shit, I'm fucking weighted down, am I not? Fuck me, this shit again. Items. Alright, fuck it. No.
Howdy, partner.
Okay, well that needs to be remedied. Or not. I guess not. Hotkeys are a little bit fucking wonky. Whatever. So it's like I could play this right now, or the competition for it is Far Cry 6 and Dying Light Enhanced Edition, which I feel like both of those games are better than this one in most ways. Alright, bitch. Teach me
Let me see
some
what you
shit.
got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine.
All right,
All right now.
fire
We're
crotch.
gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Well, I hope that... I'm heading back now. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mall. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Whoa. Oh, this is a shotgun. And one doesn't do anything. Like, I had a rifle, and now I don't have one. Varmint rifle, right? That's what I had. Huh. So yeah, now I don't have my varmint rifle hotkeyed. Okay. How do I hotkey it? Oops. Did I just drop it or something? Yes. Help me out here, Jiggly. How do I hotkey this? I don't see any way to do it. You can repair, you can mod it, but you can't hotkey it. The only way I can figure out how to hotkey stuff is change it back to controller mode. Ah! Huh. Weird. Can't do anything with it. Oh, I see. Click it as you hold a button. That's a weird interface. Before you venture deeper into the wasteland, you may revise your character. Edit name. Courier? Yeah, that's not my name. Please, may I suck your dick up? Please, can I blow you? Okay. Let's get back to town because somebody wanted to talk to me in town, and hopefully they say my name a bunch. Awesome name, yes. They're gonna love me over in this game. All the time they're gonna be saying, please can I blow you? Yes you can. No you can't, you can.
Hey there.
Hey, hello there. She says, hello, please may I blow you? Please can I blow you? Hello there. There's a mod that makes it so you can sprint in this game. How hard is that to set up? And you want to show me how to do that, or how long would it take? I don't know that I'll play it long enough for it to matter, really. Another fixing thing, mag? Let me save it real quick and then steal it. Probably a while. Yeah, it's not really what I want to do. It's too much like work.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
I like the cut of this guy's jib.
Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, I mean, your description of the steps to get it working is pretty simple. And I mean, if only it was just download this, click install, dummy proof, all that good shit, then I would say that that's pretty easy and that wouldn't take that long. But I suspect that it's not that easy, and it will take longer than that.
Howdy.
Oh, I've lost karma. Wah. So I think more than likely what's going to happen here is the nostalgia factor is going to wear out pretty quick, and I'll end up playing something else. Where you at, whore? Ah, there you are. Talk to me, bitch.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you.
Yeah, there's nothing weird about me being in your house and waking you up in the middle of the night just for a chat. Didn't even knock, just walk right in, gun in my hand and all.
I'm sure I've got...
Do you? Do you, though? Nope, you don't. But you do have some caps. So, how about you buy from me this cleaver, this chewing tobacco, these empty bottles, this field hand outfit. I don't know if any of these are actually worth anything. Like, how do I know what I should keep? I remember in Fallout 3, I broke into this old lady's house and stabbed her to death, cut all of her limbs off, and put each limb on the dinner plate on the table, and put her head on the oven. Yeah, you know how to play this game.
Thanks. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of... About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. We figured he was just in shock. So... He's holed up at the abandoned... You mean murder him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and... Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from... Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like... Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident. And they were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy... Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. That whole area is overrun with the kind of... Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's... I didn't hear exactly, but the fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15. Sure, the outside looks okay, but there'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the... I know that thing as much as any... Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can... I don't know why it took an interest in you, but... It acts friendly enough. It was here when I took over the... Mostly traders looking to buy... Most travelers head... There's always something interesting. The New California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. They do what they can to keep things safe.
The New California Republic? You mean Silicon Valley? Slow pace of older Fallouts isn't for everyone. I think that's why people prefer Fallout 4. Well,
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around there.
You're selling me on Fallout 4 a bit. If I hadn't already pre-ordered Starfield, I'd probably play it. And I think I'm convincing myself not to play this game. It's like, this game's good in theory, but it might just be too dated for me when I have the option to play things that are so much more advanced in, like, physics and stuff, where they're just more fun to play, period. And this is like work and slow. Yeah. I hate to do it. I hate to do it, and I hate not to do it. Alright, let me just have this image slideshow going here. And go ahead and remove this. Also, Payday 2 is free right now, and that's another game that I wouldn't really play. I mean, I have played it. I have it on Steam, but in like the same ways, sort of, as Fallout New Vegas, it's just too old, too dated. Let's just close out Epic and fire up Steam, and then wash the taste out of my mouth. Um, fuck. Fuck. Fucking fuck. Fuck. Great, it's just you're on the slower, less action part of the game. Things get more insane later. Only issue with the earlier parts. Yeah, I mean, I've played the style of game many, many, many times. Ultimately. Like, I just need something faster. I need speed. I have a need for speed. Yeah, whenever the game decides to start and all. Got this annoying loading ring in the screen. There we go. I think it's funny that Need for Speed Heat and Need for Speed Unbound still don't top this game. Sure, some people would be like, "What are you talking about, dude?" Yeah. It's too bad it's not cross-platform. How much did you play it? How much did you fuck with it? Did you get the car feeling perfect? I'm trying. Still working at it. Holy fucking loading time. I never want to go slow again. I see. Well, like my paint job. And if you ever get your car perfect, you might like it more. Eh? Yeah, you and Zom both. Zom asked me about it, and I was like, not my thing. Played that sort of thing before. Just never could really connect with it. That's what I'm all about with a game. Is like, if I can become one with it. So the clunkiness, it can't be clunky. And like this, exciting shit happens as the constant, nearly constant. And unlike the other Need for Speeds that have come out recently, like Heat, for example, this game actually takes skill. You actually have to be able to drive. There is something I like about smooth transitions in Need for Speed Heat, but it's just missing too much that this game has. What I hate about heat is when you're speeding down the road, your vision gets all funky because you're going really fast. It's fucking annoying. You could like maybe turn the blur off. Maybe that would help. Alright, so I need it to be just a little bit more responsive, I think. Like the steering might be just a little bit too drifty. Like I still need it to be drifty, but the steering needs to be responsive. I think there's a way I can just port directly into the garage. Maybe not. Handling tuning. Steering response is already at fast, like all the way. Maybe it needs to be narrow. Only way I can really know is if I test it the same way. That race is a little bit long, so let's try this one instead. Oh yeah! Fucking sucker! Boy, it's a good thing I just noticed this. I have a phone meeting today with a librarian. Actually, I don't know if she's really a librarian, but she's in charge of managing the collection at the library. And so I'm trying to sniff out if there's any biases in library collection management. Like, would this bitch allow my sort of written works to even be in the library? Ugh. Fuck. So, it might just need to be dead middle with the steering. Woo! Whoops. That was really bad. Fuck. Fuck. Shit! Oh god, I picked one that was even longer, huh? Son of a bitch. See, what was that? Why did it just yank to one side? That's what it keeps doing, is just yanking to one side. I gotta get that out of it. Ooh. Whoops. Dead. Fuck. All right. Sleep well, Jiggling. Thank you. How much of my rerun content did you watch? This is. What was on as you watched? Question mark. How would you describe what you were watching? Question mark. Damn it. There's more I need to know about all of that. How hard is it for me to connect it into my stream? Question mark. How well does it work? Question mark. Is it smooth? Question mark. Is it a drain on my resources? Question mark. Are the motions synchronized? Question mark. Do I have to have a camera? Question mark. What? You have any trust issue, so I can your channeling? What? Huh? We're back. I gotta piss. So? I'm not streaming Fallout anymore, though. Which reminds me, I need to switch the titles. God damn it. The server will be down for maintenance in 15 minutes. Oh, how fucking convenient. And now I remember what ruined this game. Fuck you, EA. You're garbage. It's an in-depth RPG with shooter elements. I'm not playing it anymore, though. Period. So, what is on the menu today? What do I want to play? Pretty much nothing is the thing. And Days Gone, I can't bring myself back to play it anymore. So I'm just going to uninstall it. And nothing that I have is calling to me. So while I'm thinking about it, I'll let VR chat update. What do you play? Question mark. More fascist bullshit. Group maximum members has been set to 100,000. Is 10x increase. This is a server side update. That's good. Yeah. None of that's for me. Not my kind of games. Dead Space is cool, but I'm not sure I want to play it again. I'm looking forward to Starfield. Yeah, I played Dead Space. Doom 2016 for multiplayer, or Quake Arena, or Quake Champions. Quake Champions. I am familiar with it, but no, I have not played it, period. Falling under the category of all flash and mostly trash. For me. Now it's like, what do I want to play? No fucking idea. Nothing is calling to me whatsoever, which really sucks. So I'm just going to fire up Pinball FX3. My taste in video games is very particular. I'm also waiting for, the finals game to come out. No racing games are quite nailing it. Period. I may have to go back to Forza Horizon 4. 5 is not different enough. The new Need for Speed sucks. I also play Steep. Currently, I'm playing Pinball FX3. Gaming ADD.
Welcome to the Theater of Magic.
Wait, there was another way to just fire the ball. There we go. Whatever.
Here's another ball. Vanquish the chains. Escape from the trunk.
The air pressure is building.
Hurry up.
Amazing.
Fuck.
Welcome to the Theater of Magic. Shoot for the trunk.
Here is another ball. Vanquish the chains. Escape from the trunk.
1 o'clock.
Hurry up.
Fuck! There's really only one pinball machine I like. Period. The Theater of Magic. It's actually from a game called Pinball Arcade, Pinball FX3 bought the code. It's the shit.
Welcome to the Theater of Magic.
I don't know what that was.
Welcome to the Theater of Magic.
Here is another ball. You have the magic.
Go for the center room. Amazing. for the center loop. The first ball is locked.
How old are you? Question mark. Fuck!
Please, shoot again.
Wow, that's actually a really good first ball.
The theater awaits. Theater complete. Shoot for the trunk.
Vanish.
Hurry up.
Hocus pocus. It's magic.
Dazzling. Mystifying. Shoot for the captive ball.
Fuck!
Shoot for the trunk.
Magic. Lock is lit.
Go for the center loop. The first ball is locked.
Vanquish the chains.
The The second ball is launched. The air pressure is building.
Hurry up.
Dazzling. Multi-ball. Shoot for the trunk.
3, 2,
100 million. Mystifying. Magnificent.
shoot up the center staircase.
Shoot for the trapdoor.
By the way, I'm giving you tutorials so it's more easier to understand for you, and also must have a cam for this. Yes. I will check out the tutorial, period. I was actually looking for something like this, period. I found the equivalent of this in an app on my phone, but it was pretty subpar functionality, period. And was not intuitive, nor easy to use, period.
Straight shot and escape.
Shoot for the jets. Make the ball vanish.
Vanish.
Mystifying. Magnificent. Astounding. Sensational. Spectacular.
Unbelievable.
The basement is full of wonders.
Shoot into the trapdoor.
The rope is breaking! Go for the center loop. Time is running out.
Shoot up the center staircase.
Shoot for the trapdoor.
Shoot into the trapdoor.
5 o'clock.
Hocus pocus.
Tonight's performance is about to begin.
Shoot for the magic trunk.
Mystifying.
Hacked magic. Shoot for the magic trunk. You must concentrate. You have the magic.
Time is running out.
Shoot into the trapdoor.
Does the avatar have to be an anime style? Question mark.
Amazing. Mystifying.
levitating woman.
Shoot the center staircase.
Levitate. You must concentrate.
Extra ball.
Levitate. You can do it. Shoot for the magic trunk. The metamorphosis.
Shoot for the right staircase.
Shoot up the right staircase. You must concentrate. Please shoot again. You have the magic.
Mystifying. Magnificent. Astounding. Sensational.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
2 unbelievables in a row. That's a record. 3 in one game, I think.
Shoot for the magic trunk. Hocus pocus. Buzzsaw.
Shoot for the captive ball. Shoot for the captive ball.
You must concentrate. Players one, welcome to the grand finale.
Oh, really?
Shoot for the right lane.
Go for the extra ball.
50 million. 50 million.
No! Are you fucking kidding me? In the grand finale, you're gonna lose it like that? Come on.
Please shoot again.
The theater awaits. Shoot for the trapdoor. Midnight Madness. Shoot for the trunk.
It's magic. Hocus pocus.
Shoot for the trapdoor. Shoot for the trapdoor. Extra ball!
Vanish.
Fuck!
Please shoot again.
The basement is full of wonders.
You have the magic.
Careful. It's blocked. Tonight's performance is about to begin.
Shoot for the magic truck. Hocus pocus. The metamorphosis.
Shoot for the right staircase.
I am only an illusion. important yet.
Fuck.
Shoot for the trunk!
Vanquish the chains!
The air pressure is building!
Hurry up!
Fuck! No! Well, it's pretty good, but not good enough. And I think I'm gonna eat breakfast and compile a list of questions for this librarian. And maybe do a little bit of other research as well, which might spurn a few more questions. And yeah. And then, like, maybe I'll come back. Maybe I won't. Who fucking knows? So